Hello everyone, today I tell you how to use SPSS software program. SPSS stands for Statistical Package for the Social Sciences, and it is a very powerful and strong software program to analyze data statistically. Um, this software program is user-friendly. It contains two interface, data view and variable view. In the data view, you will find a menu on the top, like file, where you will find further options, and new file, data syntax, output script, open database. If you have already worked on any file, then you have the option to reopen that file, and recently used data. This is the one option where you will find quickly that data file where you were working earlier in the last visit. Edit, you will find insert variables, insert case options. View will give you menu editor, toolbars where you will find data editor. Customization is also possible from the toolbar, means on the basis of your data length you can select rows and variables. Value labels can be adjusted from here too. Data option will provide you some more important options like define variable properties, either it is the text property, it is the numeric property, and then next is identify duplicate cases. If any case has been typed or imported repeatedly, so you can detect that problem from here very quickly. Sorting is also possible from here. Transpose option is also possible from here, like if you want to transpose your data from columns to rows and rows to columns. Merge file option is also here. Like you have created small data sets and now you want to merge all those files together at one database, bigger database, that is also possible from here. A split of files is also possible from here, and weight cases, which you will use in the cases of parametric test, like t-test, where you need to give a weight to your cases. Next is the transform option may be used to transform your data set in the form of compute variables, recoding of your values. It can be done manually as well as automatically. Ranking of the cases can be done from here. I can also create time series database from here. The analysis or analyze option will provide you statistical options in the form of parametric and non-parametric test. This software contains from basic statistics like descriptive statistics, which contains frequency, descriptive, cross-tab ratio, up to the advanced modeling like GLM, general linear model, and again GLM, generalized linear model, mixed models, regression, like forecasting, survival, multiple responses. So very advanced models are also incorporated in the software program, which can be used very easily. Graphical representation is very interesting with the statistical software like the SPSS, where you can create graphs using the statistical values, like if you have the bar values, so bar plus standard error, bar plus standard deviation, or mean with standard deviation, and standard error, 95 confidence interval values along with the mean. All these data can be used to create a graph in the statistical format. Utilities are the other options which you can avoid right now. In the variable view, you will find certain by default settings, name, type with decimal level values, missing column, align, and major, and role. So the name of the variable, whatever variable you want to import information in this data view interface of the SPSS, you can select it, but the important thing is the selection of scale. We have three scales. Suppose if I'll create a variable over here on the numeric scale, so this major column will automatically select the scale in the form of numeric scale, and two other scales are named as ordinal nominal. So now first I'll let you know about the scale. What are these scales and how we can use these scales? There are four levels of measurements which you can use to collect data from the real world field, like nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio. Nominal, ordinal scales are not continued scales, are discontinued scales, and interval and ratio are continued. In the nominal scale, you can collect data with the named variables like gender, male, female, any response in the form of yes or no, or good or bad, like education level at two levels, educated and uneducated. So only will be able to name the variable. With the case of ordinal, you can name the variable as well as you have option to rank it, like if I'll pick up the example of age categories. So we have adult, old adult, young, yearling and fawn or cub, whatever. So we have certain options where you can give a rank to these options of age categories of a particular species or particular animal. So two variables will be collected over here. The one is name, then its number, which you will use to give a rank or order. Interval, the last two options are available with the interval scale, like name and ordered. Then proportionate interval is also possible with the interval scales, means this is the scale where you will collect data on a continuous scale. At any point of the numeric value, you are free to collect data. It can be done with any point of the scale. A ratio contains named, ordered, proportionate interval, plus it also accommodates absolute zero value, which is not possible with the case of interval value, but this option is possible with the ratio scale. So here we have four scales which we usually use to collect data. So now I'll try to import or type some data or paste some data and the data view, but first I have to set variable view interface. In the name column, I'm interested to create variable information on the numeric scale. I'll give a name, conflict cases. So you will notice, as I have left this cell by typing conflict cases, the cells have been automatically filled up with by default information with which you can adjust by selecting up and down values. Decimal value can also be adjusted as per your interest. You can give a level to about the species to which these conflict cases are belonging. And then columns, alignments can be selected with the choice ES scale. As I had told you about this case, I have only given the conflict cases title and selected the type of variable information in the form of numeric. So it has been automatically selected scale, not the ordinal nominal. Now I'll create a case for second variable. I'll create this variable for nominal scale. So I'll give it name as gender. Okay, so gender, automatically have selected numeric scale, but I'll change it to string by clicking on this numeric cell, where you will get a pop-up with certain options from numeric to restricted numeric. You have a choice to select an option from here, like if your variable belonging to any date, you can click the date. If it is belonging to currency, you can select a currency option. Scientific notation, comma, dot, whatever option suits your data well, you can select it. So string selects well to my data set, so I select this string option. As I change this type from numeric to string, you will notice major has been automatically shifted from scale to nominal. Okay. Then next variable I'll create for ordinal, where I'll pick up age criteria. Again, you need to notice over here, yes, I left this age criteria cell. Numeric type has been automatically selected, although the major level is unknown right now. So I'll select it to numeric, because my interest is to give a rank to this data set. So this ranking is done with the nominal scale, sorry, not the nominal, ordinal scale. Okay. You can choose option from numeric to string too, but therefore you need to do coding of all those text values or string values. Like if I am selecting this string value, means I'll give data in the form of responses or text, then I have to do coding of those text over here with the values options like this. Like if I type young, so young level, then I have to give a value of 1 to young, adult 2 to adult, old adult 3 to 2 adult. So like this you have to set these values. From the string, now I'll let you know how will you set these values. 1 with male, add 2 with female, add. Okay, this is done. Nominal, ordinal, I'll give you a numeric. So now we'll check whatever settings I have given the variable view. Are these settings visible in the data view? Yes. We have a variable, column titled conflict cases, second gender, third is age criteria. Now I'll set some data. I have this data on the numeric scale. I'll copy it and paste it over here. You can type that data directly over here. You can import Excel file too. Then put values of, so how these values have become 0, because I have selected over here numeric. If I change it to a string, noticed, if I'm selecting over here the numeric, then text value which I have picked up from adult, so it will not be accepted. will not be accepted on this data view interface. Then it will accept only and only numeric data. But if I select string option at the type column, then scale will be given as ordinal, as my interest is to give a category or rank to this data set, so it will accept these text values. I'll copy it and give further values. Means how many fonts are recorded from the field, how many adults were recorded, how many links are recorded. Okay, like this. So here we have now also set the alignment. Okay, alignment is right, center, 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 center. Now check it. Yes. So in this way you will import, or you will type, or you will paste data of your interest in the SPSS interface.